fighting Dynamo. Now that I think about it, I think this is the last time that you have kind of like an intermission after you defeat 2 of the Maverick bosses. Think about it. When in X3, you basically, after you defeated 2 Mavericks or something, you would come across Bit. After you beat 2 more, you come across 4 more. You come across Bite. And this is kind of the same thing as that. In X4, you defeat 2 Mavericks, you fight Colonel. So there's only 1 intermission with that. Let's see, what was the next? X2, you have to fight the X Hunters. Regular X, I don't think had an intermission. I don't really remember an intermission where you had to fight something aside from the Mavericks. I haven't played X7, but I'm pretty sure there isn't one. In X8, there really isn't an intermission per se from fighting bosses after you beat a couple. Just you get a plot point after you kill a couple. The intermissions in that game were just from failures, from getting game overs and returning to the base after you died. So this is the only time. I think this is the last time, because in X6 you didn't come across any intermissions like that. Just plot points after you beat a couple bosses. So I guess this is a nice way to end that part of the X series. I mean, I enjoy fighting Dynamo. He's pretty simple. Even more simple when you get his weakness. Shock buffer. What the shock buffer does, it acts like an armor piece for those who don't have armor. So for Zero, he won't be knocked away from like a rope if he were to take a heavy hit. It's a fundamental piece if you're going extreme mode, especially if you're not going to give Zero the black armor, because the black armor has a shock buffer part built in it, so you can equip like 7 parts or something. On my normal playthroughs, I would actually elect to complete the Falcon armor before I went on to the second group of Mavericks. But seeing as I only have like 8 hours, and I'm not gonna have enough time to do that. Whoops. Let me try that again. I normally start the game as Zero, but I don't give him his black armor. I don't usually get the shock buffer part because you have to get that from Grizzly Slash being level 8 or higher. And crap. And I have to go through Duff McGualen's stage as normal regular X without any armor in order to complete the Falcon part, and it's really tough, even on normal mode, but on extreme mode I haven't tried to do that yet. need it anymore. Okay, now we go back to the beginning of the mission. Alias stops me again. And these guys infinitely respawn, which is kind of nice. Yes, the alien, I know. Latch, back on the latches, thingies, move on. I'm stopped again. I think that's the last time she stops me. So in hard mode for this one, extreme mode, you get more of these electric bar things, more of the purple latch thing guys. So that one's always going to be there no matter what mode you're playing on, but you come across a couple more. There you go. Then you get a couple more of these guys too. It's kind of annoying. Actually, it's very annoying. Nice simple little rope trick here. There's the rope again, there's this thing, the shield, and it's really annoying. The purple guy just sitting there. Honestly, this is really annoying when I have to fight any of these guys, because they're only vulnerable to attack when they open up. And they rarely open up. It's just really annoying. They're slow to open up. They take forever to die. I don't even know why I am waiting here for this guy. Maybe I just like blowing stuff up. And that's it. Not the boss. Level 13. So basically, you're fighting him with zero, all you gotta do is just dash into him. Takes a little bit more careful planning. because his special weapon goes down diagonal, skates on the ground until it hits a wall. And he likes to bump into you, which is really cool. Yeah, but apparently this short circuits him. I can't really think of any other weaknesses other than electricity. For electricity, I can't think of any other weaknesses other than water to short them out. I guess, ground, but, this isn't Pokemon. This isn't Pokemon. You can't just dig under him and just pop up underneath him. Life. Super recovery. That is going to be useful. And down to the last Maverick. The first four. I like this song. It's one of my favorite songs in the game. And Metars are over there. Got something for you guys. There's more of these things. I just hate these things. These spikes don't insta-kill you, which is kind of strange. They just cause you heavy damage. Which is good, I guess. More of these things, Metars, really annoying. I think they're called Commando Metars or something. But they appear in every Mega Man game, which is neat. I like it. Played Mega Man Battle Network, I think 4, Red Sun, I think it was. Yeah, that's the only one I've played. I think it's the only one I'm gonna play. I mean, playing through a couple times, yeah, it was fun. And I guess they want you to play Blue Moon, but I never figured out how to fight what is his name? Bass? I think it's Bass, because his dog is Trouble. I never figured out how to fight him, and I think there's a really long, dumb way of going about it. I think you have to collect all of the battle chips in the game in order to fight him, and that's really not worth it. Like, every time you play through the games, the enemies get stronger, and I finagled the way to make Mega Man's Buster level 5, so you do 5 damage and 50 damage for a charge shot. But that's just like, yeah, I got all the DNA souls and then my data was erased by something. I'm like, I don't want to do this all over again. It was a fun game, but I don't know. Anybody who's played Mega Man X4 will recognize this room. It's just a palette swap of the tower from Split Mushroom. Which I kind of find is funny. Maybe they're like next door neighbors or something. That would be awesome if they were like, their laboratories were just next door. They're both laboratories, which is weird. So as a kid, Took me forever to figure out you have to attack the odd one out. Couldn't figure it out for the longest time. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't see it before, but I never saw that the black one was what you needed to destroy. So I never figured it out until like can't hang onto the walls on those. Can't clink on the walls of those things. That's what the ropes are for. But yeah, I never figured it out, and I was just like, what is it? What am I supposed to do? I was like 12, 13 when I first got this game. I rented it from Blockbuster. Only my generation would know what Blockbuster is. Rented it from Blockbuster and grab the rope when you're taking damage. I was 12 years old when I first got this. My first playthrough, I lost 0. Even though I completed all the Mavericks in time, I lost 0, and I thought it was because he was infected when I was playing with him on this stage. I honestly thought he went Maverick because he got infected on the field, which I was like, oh, I'm never gonna let that happen again. Maybe I didn't play with 0 enough or something. And when X fought 0 and I beat him, I'm like, yay, I get him back. Oh, he's dead. So I ended up getting a bad ending for my first playthrough, which was kind of, I don't know, it was kind of weird. Maybe just a little bit. And when I had to give it back to Blockbuster, I was maybe 3/4 way completing a Falcon armor. And I only had 1 Gia armor part. But, yeah, I think I just went through the whole game with 4th armor, and I had a really hard time with it. You probably could beat this game with the 4th armor, but Falcon armor is way better, because it can pierce the stage, fly through the ground. It doesn't get blocked by anything. These things, these stupid lightning bugs. Stupid lightning bugs are everywhere. Literally. Really, really freaking annoying. You get hit by all these orbs. There's even more lightning bugs on the way up. See? These things, I think they spin them out at a little bit faster rate. Anybody that's played Mega Man X Command Mission, I think Dr. Izzyglow's voice would be a really good match for Professor Goldio. It sounds like they would be the same kind of voice category. Maybe it's because Goldio says he won't cooperate with the Maverick Pinchers either. I don't know. Probably he says the same voice too. How did I get hit on the wall? I thought I let go. Probably said the same thing you did. So as you wear him down, he gets faster, but it's not good enough. I think I hit my 20-minute mark. And I'm done. So, I think I'm gonna pick up here on the next part. We fire the Enigma cannon and see if I can get that mystery destroyed the colony and ending and render the other 4 Mavericks not even worth fighting, which would be cool, but I think this is all based on random number generators. But I don't think that's the case in this case. But we'll find out on the next episode. Part, episode, whatever. We shall see what the cannon does.